Welcome back to the Blissful Badger. Today, we're going to finish the Skaventide box. Yeah! Oh yeah, yeah. This is amazing. I'm, I'm very psyched. Alright. So we've got models ready for basing. A couple of them have some terrain that needs to be painted a little bit. Not too much, though. And I've got the tufts and the mud. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then we have the flagstone. That I made, what, 2 weeks ago? And we should have plenty. Again, air dry clay, a little bit of PVA, gives it a tiny bit of flex. Worked pretty good. Alright. Based on yesterday, pulling off chunks and then having it ready to go made it faster. These are definitely more square than round, but that'll be fine. We'll just pull off a couple of pieces right here. That's gonna be too big, I think, but... Alright, that's a good start. I am definitely going to need more super glue than whatever's in this little thing, so... Got my rag. Hello! We're gonna finish it today. It's so amazing. How are you today? Hey, how's it going, mustache? We're finishing this project today. How about that? Last day. Still a lot of work to go, but it is the last day. Alright. I'm gonna finish off this super glue before I do any others. How is everyone else today? I've been looking forward to this all day. Hey, Bubbles! I am finishing it today. Nice, nice. Was it a good movie? And did you actually buy the one model that we were talking about? The dude with the cages. Come on. Oh yeah, I just glued myself to the base. Already starting off strong. Yeah. That's good. That's good. The cruel boy with the cages? I don't even remember what it's called. I just know it looks cool. Okay. 60-centimeter bases. I saw someone cosplay that one time. That was not in person, but yeah, something like that. Come on, glue. Alright, that should be enough glue. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm just putting down some cobblestone. No, flagstone, sorry. And then I'll put some mud on there and a couple of tufts, and then once they're fully dried, we black base rim, and we're done. So I just have a couple of Stormcast to do this with, and then all the black bases. Rims, yeah. Come on. Let's see. Will that go there? That'll go there. Come on. I am going to paint up a few old metal models for the next two projects. Looking forward to them. And then I'm going to kit bash a couple of Skaven models. And then who knows from there. I have a few options, but Zoans and Winged Tyrant are cool. Oh, airbrush, huh? Let us know how it's going, huh? But yeah, I'm going to work on a couple of old metal models that I've had for a while. Just as a palette cleanser. And then I do plan on kit bashing a master molder and yeah. I did prime him. Well, the glue is setting and I haven't pulled out the mud yet. Give me a second. So yes, next stream we'll be working on these guys. So, but yeah, I did get them primed. And if you notice, they already have basing material down too. What a weird situation, huh? So, yes, I did put an arm on him. Let's see if I can get a... Yep, I got a replacement arm on him. I think it looks fine for fixing up a model from 1989. Looks about the right scale, right? And I even got a sword arm on my Eversor. So, yep. Alright, time for the mud knife. Yeah. If you look closely, I think the Eversour's arm is actually an Eldar arm from the first plastic kits that they did. So, just one of those use what you have, right? Yeah. But yeah, I figured since the Imperial agents are coming out, having a Terminator Inquisitor and a Eversor Assassin available to play with would be a good thing, right? Just because I have to run it as a regular Inquisitor, you know, that's not a big deal. It's still an Inquisitor. So I think the mud and flagstone work well together, right? Oh, okay. Come on, go down. A little bit of mud on his robes. There we go. And a tuft. Yeah. Alright, Bubbles. I'll see you Saturday. Thank you. The 3 different textures on the base, the mud, the flagstone, and the tuft, definitely make it look more than just a model on a plastic base. So I do like that. Come on. They don't want to push in as well as they should. I actually cracked the plastic base. Can you see that? I actually put a crack in the base. That's a first. So I will just make it so you can't see that. What base crack? I don't see a base crack. Whatever. It happened. I'm okay with it. It's still playable. I guess I was trying to push it in. Just, you know. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. uh... He doesn't really have a great tufting location, but I'm gonna put it here. That works. Memorians are done. Minus the black base rim. I'm gonna stop saying that every time. Oh, so, the Bubbles was actually the person who I played against on Saturday. His Croxagores are the ones that massacred my clan rats. Hey! Gatorum, how you doing? Yeah. I have fun playing against Bubbles. But yeah, I'm working through the last few models that need basing. The Stormcast half. And I'm actually going to be done with this box tonight. It's been a wild, wild month. didn't stick as well as I wanted it to. Thank you. Yeah, it's the last day. I'm just, it's wild. From a month ago where I've been like, yeah, I never finished a launch box, to tonight where I'll be able to finish one in a month. And everything been live streamed. Hey Philip, how's it going? I know. It's just ah. I'm looking forward to a couple of smaller projects in the near future, but I'm also wondering what the next crazy adventure is going to be. You know? Like, I have a couple of kit bashes to do and some metal models to paint, and yeah. More more Skaven in to purchase once it's available. But yeah. Yeah, this is, and honestly, I think it's great that everyone's stopping in to say congrats. You know, I don't know if that'll be the next one. Here, have some more mud. Yeah. Yep, I have plenty of projects going around, but it's just which one am I going to work on next? I am looking forward to a couple of smaller ones, so Well, that's one unit. Focus. Focus? Hey, it did. I am going to get muddy and do that so that the base rim's cleaner than it was. Now, they are going to need a little bit of work on their stands. But I think I'll wait until the end to do those 4. And go to these guys next. Oh, he has a decorative stand too. Yeah. Not only is it 1 month, it's 1 month always streaming. Like, the only aspect I didn't do on stream was prime the things. That's a fairly hard edge right there, so let's put that down right there. Or not. Okay. Yeah. I'm not worried about running out of tufts. Yeah. I mean, okay, this one only has 6 left. But I've got this one over here that has 76 left. And I can use about half of them. Yeah, that makes sense, Philip. I do not have the Disciples of Tzeentch Magister on disc. For some reason. But I do have 2 or 3 other models, like the Zangor Enlightened on disc, that if I finish that up, I could theoretically run it as that option. I do not have the Killbow for the Cruel Boys, and I don't have the Chariot for Androsta. So I could probably find things that would work as proxies, but I'm also not going out of my way to buy those extra models. Killbow could be worth it, but the other 2 I'm not that interested in purchasing those models for. But it does look fun. That's light on mud. I think I'm gonna need more. I know, for posterity's sake, we can look back at any of the project parts that I did. Be like, how did I paint that up? How did I, how long did it take me to build that particular model? How long, how long did I spend talking about battle report or going through Vanguard boxes? Like, there was actually a good amount of added event stuff that went in there. It's pretty cool. Okay, so that needs color added to it. So anything that has built up stuff that I need to do, I'm going to set aside. And I will put tufts on it after I've painted the stuff. Oh. Yeah, see, Stormbringer magazine wasn't as easily findable around here. Or else I would have definitely gone for that. Yeah, he's got the same issue with the big base. I'm gonna do a very thin strip. In the back. Yeah, those magazines aren't as easily findable in the US. They exist, but they're not quite the same discount. Which is sad. Yeah. Remember when we found out that he's supposed to be on a 32mm base instead of the 25 that it says to do on the building instructions? That was fun. The goodest grift deserves the 32mm. I'm sure I have a Necron warrior somewhere that's never going to have a base because of it, but... Alright, I'm gonna say this glue is done. Hey, Francois! Okay, that needs to dry. I mean, there's something to be said about goodest griff and bestest burb, right? Alright, let's see. So that's where it sits. So let's do... that piece right there. And that piece right there? Yeah, that'll work. This definitely feels like it's going faster than yesterday. I kind of learned how to do this efficiently yesterday, and also the excitement. Warriors of Chaos, huh? Yeah, I mean, I like him just because he's painted up as a parakeet. I wouldn't mind 2 or 4 of the Dragon Riders if I could find a good price on those. I don't know how likely that is, but... yeah, I mean, I've finished 6. 1 needs a base painted thing for Tuft. And then 4 more are ready to be mudded. I should probably do that before the mud gets too dry, but I want to put these guys on real quick first. I need something to work on that side. That works. It is weird with these breaking almost in a straight lines. Yeah. I do like the way that the Claw Lord looks too. The Gnaw Beast is pretty cool. I don't know. The old chariots for some of the Chaos Demons are kind of weird. Like the Skull Cannon is weird. The chariot version of it, not the actual Skull Cannon. Yeah. But no, there's some pretty cool models, and there's some that are like, eh. Honestly, I think I would rather take some of these guys and convert them to the Sanguinary Guard than the new Sanguinary Guard models. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the shields were separate pieces when I was building them, so there's no reason I couldn't just glue a Stormbolter or a regular bolter on top of their arm and use the spear. But these look so much better than just a jump pack with little thin wings. So yeah. That's a very close piece. What can I do to cover that? I guess I can just go right there. There we go. Gonna hold this down just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Drinking a tangerine orange zinger today. When I went to the store earlier, they did not have my normal tea. I also tried this today. It's okay. I'm not usually a big energy drink fan, and I don't usually drink cold coffee, but it was okay. It's like half empty. But because the beverages that I'm drinking while doing a stream, right? Yeah. Hey, I do drink proper tea. I just don't usually have caffeinated beverages this late at night. Like, the cold brew coffee thing is from 2 hours, 3 hours ago, while I was out, and I hadn't finished it, so I put it next to my desk, and I'm probably not going to finish it. Just because it's late, not because I didn't like it. I've had much worse things. This one does not have milk in it. And it's not very sweet either. It's called Sweet Black, but it's not as sweet as I thought it would be, which is good. But let's see. Get goodest drift down, and then we'll go from there. So, this I've never had this before, but it has some. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Probably not because of shiny, reflective, round. But yeah, it has, 10 calories in the whole thing. It has a little bit of sucralose in it for sweetener. But, I don't know. It was okay. I had half a can, but it was like 4:30 already, so yeah. It says it has 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, and if I had had it earlier in the day, I probably would have drank the whole thing, but I didn't want to overdo the caffeine. I do have to be able to go to sleep tonight sometime after I'm done with this project. So it was on sale. I figured I'd try it. Okay, come on, go down. Yeah. Oh, come on. I don't like what I'm doing to this. just touched the base. And got mud on me. Alright. He's down enough. He's down enough that I can mud it and make it look fine. Freeze-dried coffee from MREs without creamer. I'm one of those people who don't like cream or sugar. So, the fact that I even tried a canned coffee is quite surprising to me. But I like to try new things occasionally, so... Alright, so he's good for tufts to be put in. So I said I was going to put one right here to hide. And I might as well put one over here because I can. There we go. I'm actually going to put a little bit of mud on his boot. Haha. So he's done. Come on. Griff is going to get 2. If I can get it to stick. Yeah. I have to say my favorite coffees are really dark roast, bold, black, and if possible, French press. I don't like any of the spots for the big tuft. Let's put a small one in here. So many sculpted details, I don't want to cover them up. The tuft is on fire. Haha. Alright. I don't think I have enough mud left on the knife for the big dude. So let's do one of these. You know, while I was painting these guys, I could have always painted the decorative stands and stuff. But we're already past that point, so... Yeah. And I totally agree. When you have to pay that kind of price for coffee, it's like, no. I just... I have a hard time even when you have unlimited coffee for $2 or $3 at one sitting. It's like, no. But a nice French press every now and then, just... Alright. Oh, yeah. It's far enough away. I don't mind. There. That needs a big... So I'm almost halfway done with these guys already. I mean, yeah, okay, I still have to, you know, finish these and paint the base things for these guys and then do the black base rim on everything, but yeah, this is gonna happen today. So that pack of tufts is gone though. On to the next. Alright. I have 3 that need mud, out of mud. I'm gonna actually do these. That way I can put away the super glue. That would be interesting. I don't usually drink cold coffee, so... Yeah, honestly, I think when I made this stuff, I estimated how many I needed. So, plenty of both basing materials for the future. Because I have tons of other Stormcast that aren't based yet. 2 Dominion boxes worth, and the Soul Wars set, and No, I think that's it. But yeah, that's a good number of models, and they all have hex-based pushing, for the basing. So it'll work good. Yes. Yeah, I should have plenty for all of the all of the Stormcast I have. So that's good. Just like I have enough for the extra Skaven models that I'll want. All right. Come on. Yeah, I'm so It's so crazy to think that I have just a few more projects to go, steps to go, and then this is done. Excitement. All right. I don't like that one. Maybe that one? That one. But yeah, this has been a very fun journey. Okay. So, there is sort of a surprise at the end of this. Can anyone guess what it is? Bretonians? Yeah. I mean, you've been thinking about it. Oh, I'm trying to do too many at once. They're all over my desk. I believe this is the last of the flagstone to glue down. Then we just have to mud some stuff up. Alright. Oh, I should have probably cleaned the brush. Okay. Okay. More mudding. I need to make a little space. That's a little bit better. Oh. Uh-oh, huh? Hey, Squigburger. No, I don't think looking up that kind of stuff helps prevent purchasing. So I purchased some clear plastic page sheets or whatever, sheet protectors, whatever they are, and some dry erase markers today. I figured I'd get things ready for printing out some mech sheets. Might as well make them reusable, right? Figured, what is it? They give 2 different variants per in the sheets, the technical packs or whatever. So thank you. adding the metallic green to it definitely made them stand out from the rest. But not so much that it takes away from the other army parts. Like, it works so well with the goodest griff. This is metallic, this is not, but it still has the same colors. So, it ties in pretty well. You. But yeah, I got sheet protectors and some dry erase markers so that when I print out the different mech papers, I can reuse them. But yeah, I knew I already had a 3-ring binder somewhere in the house. So, being able to just grab whichever ones I need and put them in front of me, it's going to make it easier to play. So, and I have been talking to someone who may be willing to learn how to play. So, 2 different people actually, but first I have to get them painted. That didn't work. Come on. There we go. Running out of space. We need to move things again. I need a small one on here. Not enough mud to glue it down? Okay, just take it and stick it into the texture paste. There we go. Well, I said might have. It's a potential. They might be willing to play. I don't think either of the people are willing to put money into them, but I think they might be okay with playing. So, no problem with that though, right? I'm more likely to paint and collect anyway, so that's okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what did that just do? That didn't sound good. Oh, okay. Oh, I pushed down right here and it cracked. It's just the joint that was there. Oh, push fits. Perfectly fine. Hex peg pushing in. not so great. Whew. Okay. That didn't sound great. I didn't like it. Ugh. I wasn't expecting it. That's the thing. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's like, what just happened? Ah! Ah. I mean, anything that I'm pushing on can't break too bad, right? Ah. All right. We're good, though. We're good. It's like every time I go to the game shop, I do end up having one or two repairs to do afterwards. Like whether I have them magnetized or in, you know, foam or whatever. By the end of the day of gaming, I've probably dropped a model, or I've picked it up wrong, or it just banged around while transporting, or something. It's like almost every single time there's something. So I keep a little bit of super glue with me, and I'm okay with repairing. It happens. But still scary. One of the few models that I was able to 3D print while I was trying to use them, first time game shop, I dropped it and it broke into like 4 pieces. I was like, well, that stinks. Especially with all the time I put into 3D printing, and then I only had a couple succeed, and then one of them breaks. It's like, oh well. Kit bashing is more fun. Again, I just pressed on that one, and it made a creak. I should probably be more careful. Oh, yeah. Yep. One of my custom zoanthropes, I used a tail and it was glued onto one of the McCrag spore mine or spore sack things. It was glued on there and it snapped. There's no way I'm gonna be able to bring that back. I'm gonna have to find a new way to keep that up. But yeah. See, here's where I'm using a ton of the extra tufts when I said I had an average of 1.5 I could use. Yeah. I'm gonna run. I need more mud. Alright. Yeah. Well, I should have enough extra. Oh, that just went into the. I should have enough extra of this to last until I can order more. Which, you know, that's all that really matters, right? Will it last until I can get more in? Now, if I get too much of it on me instead of on the bases, that might not be the case. Okay. I like seeing progress. Come on. Go. Some of these do not want to go into the hex base. Whatever. It's close enough. My hands are so messy. By my count, I have 4 models left to do. 6 that need tufts, I think. 7 need tufts. Yeah. Couple of models need a little bit of color, paint-wise. I'm not going to do anything extreme. I'm just going to hit a couple of areas with different colors and gray tones, pretty much. I like that some of the mud gets on the tufts occasionally. I don't want to do it on every one of them, but I think it's fun that a couple of them have it. Yeah. Alright. Ow. Don't try to push him down by the spike on the top, on the head. I know. Like, it's only been a month from receiving the box. Like, if I hadn't been trying to stream the whole thing, or if I had streamed more frequently during those days, I could have theoretically done this faster. Like, what? It's wild. Like, I'm not super fast painting any of these, or, you know, I'm using a little bit of speed paint, but I'm using it in certain spots or for effects. I'm not using an airbrush. I'm not, you know, cutting corners and only doing like a 3-color minimum. I mean, I'm just sitting here painting, and just that consistency in a month. I mean, other than the weekend where I did all the clan rats, which I did, you know, 17 hours in 2 days. But other than that, like, this is well within reason. And it's wild that I'm putting mud on the final base. Sorry about that. Stick. Okay. Let's get the tufts done on these. Because I can paint around it. It'll be fine. His, on the other hand, he's just not going to get a tuft. He's questing for tufts. Alright. The mudding is done. I have a couple of pieces of scenic terrain on the bases that I need to get a couple of colors on. And then I need to get black base rims on all of the models. So I am going to take 2 minutes to clean up a little bit of this, and then we're going to continue on that. Alright. Cleaned up a little bit. Okay. Alright. These ones are the ones that need a tiny bit of touch-up. So... and we're gonna just take this brush. And these two colors. I'm not even gonna use the wet palette. Gonna put some pavement right there. Some elephant gray right there. And we're gonna get this done fast. Once the brush has some flex in the brush bristles. I'm pretty much just over brushing with the pavement color. There's a little bit of black showing underneath each of those. And that's it. That's what I'm doing. So if you look, there's still some black. Oof, if that would focus. A little bit of black in there still, but just a quick overbrush. That works, right? I put way too much paint on here, but I'm okay with having, what, like 3 cents worth of craft paint on the palette. Yeah. I used that much of that huge dollop of pavement. Oh well. And then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do a quick overbrush of this too. I'm not on camera. Yeah. There. That's not the right one. Here. It's good enough, right? I mean, that's supposed to be the part that people are not looking at, so... Oh, crap. a super basic overbrush slash edge highlight for terrain. There. Okay, that brush is done. Okay. Well, it's important when doing the base rims that you have it shaken up real well. And I'm gonna put down some parchment to screw around with my white balance. Alright. Let's do something crazy. Well, something extremely exciting. I don't know about crazy. Where is the... There it is. All right. So, I am going to wait the extra 20 seconds for the song to end before I start doing the basses, because I have to hit the replay, the start the music over again thing. So I might as well wait the last 20 seconds and then not have to worry about that while I'm in basing mode. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I want that solidly on the desk. Thing is, I like to do 2 coats of black on them. So even though I've already done 5 bases, I still plan on doing them all a second time. But we're so close. Well, that's 10 for the first pass. Just 138 base rooms to go, right? Yep. And I leave parchment paper down because I do end up getting a little bit in the inside. So I don't want to ruin my desk. I have had models stick to it before. Oh, we're at base rimming. Yeah. Woohoo. Hey, this rat had 2 tufts. Oh yeah, remember Pitches and Patches? It doesn't want to focus anywhere because of my hands. Final push. Yeah. Getting there. Yeah. I know the excitement of painting base rims black, right? Yes. I'm gonna go all the way until they're fully done. Why? By the time I'm done with this pass across all of the models, I will have had enough time for the first layer to dry. So it'll be about the same amount of time. And so at this rate, I'm guessing 20, 30, probably about 5 minutes past the hour, I'll have all of Skaventide done. Okay. Yep, this is the final live stream of the Skaventide box. So I'm going all the way to the end of both coats around. I usually don't do this when I'm doing a normal live stream. I usually end before I do this step because I'm painting black around base rims. But everything else other than priming was on stream, so I'm gonna stream until they're done. I might even set up a couple of pictures on the desk with them and take pictures while still streaming. I don't know how far I'll get, but on that part, but but I have 30 more to do the first coat around. I will have to go get more parchment paper after I'm done with the rats before I do the Stormcast. But we have some of that extra from when we were making the basing material. Told you it would come back into play. I don't know if the white balance is ruined because of the metal or the white parchment, but either way. That's the 50 rats first base pass around the rim. Woo! Well, it's not the metal. Okay. Let's see, can I do it this way? We'll try it. I'm gonna stop doing that because I don't like the models floating over the paint. That was too much. Let's move the rats. This way a little bit. Okay. Sorry the white balance is bad because of the parchment paper. Can still tell that I'm putting black around rims though. So I think I will be doing Tuesday Twitch stream. I think I can do that tomorrow. Not promising it, but I think I can do it. Man, if I didn't do 2 coats around these guys. I'd only have 8 left. Oh, I had enough mud. So that's 1 round of base rims. I could theoretically say they were done now. Theoretically. Wow. That... that dulls it down a lot. Alright. Okay. Second pass. Okay, now I have officially finished 2. To where I feel is well above battle ready table standard. I am thrilled to say that I have finished a unit of Rat Ogres. And look at me, I'm finishing models today. Yeah, see the difference? Maybe? I don't know if it does. The difference between 1 coat and 2, you can definitely still see a bunch of the brown from below it. So that's why I do 2 coats around the base rims. Oh yeah. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to make a video about succeeding. Starting points? What? Oh. Well, see, a month ago, I wrote a script and filmed it, and it was called Lunchboxes Are a Trap. And I showed off 12 years of lunchboxes that I've purchased and have not finished painting. And I said I was going to change that with Skaventide. And that I would stream every day until I got it done. And tonight, I've already completed 11 models. It's only been a month of daily streams. But I am succeeding. So I need to find a good way to tie back into that. Because I haven't actually done a video since that one. I've been busy with all the streams, so... But yeah, these are all painted and based, and I am putting a second coat of black around the base rim. And that is officially where I feel the models are battle ready. So, in 31 days, I went from a box of models, a box of 74 models and 4 pieces of terrain, to all completed. And that feels amazing. It's definitely an accomplishment that I set my mind to, and I managed to do it. But it definitely was not an easy month of painting, building and painting. There were some times when I was like, I really don't want to keep on working on this. There were a few nights where I was exhausted and it took me a lot just to get through the stream. And then there were also sections that were extremely exciting. And I was super thrilled to work on. And then there was the challenge of painting 40 clan rats in a single weekend. 17 hours of painting on stream in 2 single days, in a single weekend. And here I am, painting the rims. and completing the Skaventide. Oh. But yeah, 40 clan rats is a lot. It's a massive portion of this box. Gonna need to add a little bit more black to the palette to finish this. Ideas are flowing through my mind. A month of painting for today. What paints? I have Vallejo, Army Painter War Paints, Army Painter Speed Paints, a little bit of Citadel, and this is Apple Barrel Black. So I used several different paints on these models. I also painted all of the terrain pieces that come in the box with Apple Barrel. Just inexpensive craft paint. So, for instance, to paint this model, let's see if I can get it in focus and colored properly. To paint this model, I used these three for the regular non-metal colors. So the fabric and the purity seals and such. I used these three for the metals. Plus this on the wings. I used a black-gray dry brush and Zealot Yellow speed paint for the flames on the wings. And I used Citadel Color Reichland Fleshade for a wash over everything. So, pretty much any paints that I happen to have in the area. Yep, I have 30 rims to go. 30 rims to go, people. Mm-hmm. I know, it's wild. Nah, I think I have a few things that I can use. I just need to... I feel that this one needs to be a little bit more scripted than I usually do. So... I'll probably have to write a script itself for, you know, before I film it. And I want it to be released tomorrow, so I have a lot of time to work on it. It doesn't have to be a very long video. It just needs to show off, right? Alright, I need to... So yeah. Okay. So I didn't even mention, but I just finished the Skaven. I'm working on the Stormcast now. So I have officially finished one half of it. I didn't even make a big deal of it. It was just like, yep, painting base rims, let's keep going. Small victory doesn't matter right now. I'm so close to finishing the big victory, so... Because as far as small victories go, there's another one in here as well. I will be finishing the 1,000 points of Stormcast army today as well. Because I already had it in the Skaven. I have 2,000 points painted now for Skaven. Plus, 2,000 plus. But I am finishing the 1,000 points of Stormcast. Being that there's 1,200 points of Stormcast in this box. So, it's one more army towards the year's goal of getting everything to 1,000 points. So, I still have quite a few armies to go on that. I play a tiny bit at 1,000. Usually it's during escalation leagues. But I had the goal for the year to get everything to 1,000 points. Because I have some armies that I've been sitting on for several years. Like, I have 460 points of Tau painted up. So, I've owned Tau for several years, and I never got around to finishing painting them. So, 1,000 points is, even if I use that with another 1,000 points of built and not painted, at least 50% is going to be painted, right? It won't look like a sea of gray. It'll be a sea of gray with half of it being colors. So, I mean, some of my other armies, I have 2,000 or 3,000 points painted up already. But to get all of them to 1,000 was a goal for the year. Yes, I mean, I'm not going to buy armies that I don't own to hit 1,000 points this year. It was about getting the ones that I owned to that. So, like, at the beginning of the year, I did not own 1,000 points of Admech or Drukhari. I own models for both of those armies, but I don't have 1,000 points plus of them, so they're not part of the year's goal. But I did have Stormcast and Skaven, Cruel Boys, and Disciples of Tzeentch. And with tonight, I will have all but the Cruel Boys of those four at 1,000 points or more. If I build one model, a Zangor on disc, and then lightened on disc, to proxy as the Magister on disc, I should be able to run three fully painted Vanguard boxes. Forces, Spearhead. So, Don Quixote, huh? Alright. But yeah, I want to get more 1,000-point games played, because I think that's a good amount for introduction games, or when you have a little less time to play. It's big enough that certain point values are more balanced. You can take other things in that sized force. Like, if you took a Vermin Lord, say, at 400 points, 400 plus, it's not going to play well in a 500 point game because it's the only model you have. But you get to take a few different things and everything. I have not played Combat Patrol. I usually just played 40k, but as far as Spearhead goes, it looks like it's going to be really fun. Guess what, people? I just finished the base rims. All of the models are assembled, painted, based, and rimmed. Cheers! Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, stretch, stretch. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it all into the camera at once. Let's see. Come on. Zoom for me. Let's see. How can I do this best? All right. Yeah, the showcase will have the pose, not today. I'm not gonna go change into a tank top. Alright. Everything is in frame. Alright, people. Skaventide. Completed. All right. I'm gonna share the pictures on the Discord real quick and get right back to you. Oh yeah, well more than battle ready. Okay, so now I've sent it to the Discord. Alright. Yeah. So people, I have successfully painted a launch box. Oh, wow. Thank you all for hanging out with me on this journey. It's been amazing. Also, I said there was something at the end. I gotta say a few things. So, first, we're gonna go with the nice small thing of, you know how I haven't finished another box set? Well, once I get these based up, I will have my Dark Vengeance box completed as well. Or at least one of them. I have to base up some cultists as well. But I have finished painting another box. But I couldn't finish these before I finished this, because this is the first one I've ever done. So, these just need to be based. Yeah, 12 years to get this one done. 12 years to get this one done. 1 month for this. So I'll have to set them all up in this pattern, all finished, and do a couple of pictures like that. And so I have to set up like that. This copy's gonna take a little longer to do. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. But yeah. This is wild. Seeing this? Like, it's 1,200 points for one army, and 1,270 for another. This is quite the force. And I've finished it. Thank you! I have completed finishing... Well, yeah. I completed painting a box set. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, man. Now I just have to do a celebratory YouTube video on it, right? Now that I've finished streaming it all? Oh. Ooh. Favorite two models. Favorite two models. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was rough to do 1,000 points of orcs in October. So, favorite two models. Herb. Oh, sweet. And Clawlord. They were definitely my two favorite models. I mean, okay, they were centerpiece models, but they were centerpiece models. They look good. And I love them. I love how they came out. Like, that's just so cool. Oh, but yeah. All of Skaventide painted. I just... Thank you all for hanging out with me. If I did this completely in silence, it probably would not have been finished. That's kind of the reason why a lot of the other projects didn't get done. So, I really do appreciate your company. Oh, and I hope to see you in future videos. But for now, I'm gonna go celebrate and get a video posted for tomorrow. Don't know how early it'll be tomorrow, but video tomorrow on this. Lots and lots of close-up pictures. Because I know this isn't anywhere near good enough. I'm gonna take a lot of close-up pictures. So, until the next time, I hope you find your bit of bliss. Because this is one heck of a bliss. I'll see you all around.